Hello, everybody. Greetings from Zeal Wellness. This is nutritionist Sakina here. Today I have covered a very good topic during my webinar this evening. It's about nutrition during Ramzan. So Ramzan being a holy month and it's coming round the corner, I wanted to cover a lot of pointers for all my viewers, all the people around, that what can they eat, what should they not eat, and how can they keep themselves well hydrated. Two more difficulties that we are facing is obviously it's summer season, so we're going to feel a lot of thirsty, and because of COVID and quarantine, the availability of foodstuffs might be an issue for some people. For some people, obviously lack of exercise is another problem because we cannot go out of our houses, and we have to do everything by ourselves, be it cooking or be it having the meals and handling the house and doing work from home and then washing the vessels and you name it, and you have to do everything. So managing all of this might be a problem, for everybody. So I took up this thing and I was like, let's do a webinar and let's guide people that they can at least prepare their stuff for Ramzan. Things become more easier for them when it's on the paper. Okay, so to start with, I told them that and I want to share all these details with all of you who had missed the webinar. So make sure that henceforth you don't want to miss any kind of my webinars. Make sure that you are in touch with me on WhatsApp, and you also like and subscribe my YouTube channel, so you will get to know a lot about my health related videos henceforth. Also visit my other social handles, so you will get the regular tips that I keep sending all my people all over there. Okay, so in terms of what to have during Sahri and Iftari, make sure that you're including some kind of carbohydrates in your Sahri. Okay, just having water and egg or something like that is not going to help you. The carbohydrates are necessary to give you energy for a sustained period of during your day. So carbohydrates are a must. Make sure there is some kind of protein, which is egg or dal or sprouts or chicken, leftover chicken from the night before. All that is fine. Carbohydrates could be a normal roti or jawar, nachni, bread, oats, rava, dalia. All of this is fine. After you have your meal, you can include a cup of milk, either as milk or coffee or milkshake, and end your sahri with a fruit. Preferable fruits would be banana, watermelon, orange, all of this, because they have a lot of water in them. They're called hydrating foods, so they will not make you feel thirsty throughout the day. Okay. In terms of your iftari, break your fast with either dates or banana or freshly prepared juice. Do not strain the juice because you're losing the fiber out of it. You have to decide with your family that are you going to have you're going to break your meal and have an iftari and then have dinner again, or are you going to have one meal which is your iftari come dinner. So accordingly you will have to make your meals. First suggestion would be that if you are just having one meal, so then break your fast with dates or khajur, or dates or banana or something, and then you can have a glass of milk if required, finish your prayers, and then have your dinner come iftari together, which is a complete meal, roti and sabzi or whatever tarkari you have made. If not, and if you're breaking it and you're going to have two meals, then break your fast first, then have some high protein iftar. Okay, it could be chicken, any chicken item or an egg item or a chana, chole, ragda, rajma chaat that you can make and you can have, and then after some time you can have your dinner, which is a full meal. Quick pointers for you would be avoid deep fried stuff. Okay, avoid spicy meals because they tend to give you acidity issues. Also, I would suggest that avoid too much of sweet. Specifically, avoid sweet things in the sahri because sweet things tend to make you more thirsty during the day. Okay. Next pointer: do not overload with a lot of caffeine intake. So 1 cup of tea or coffee in the sahri and iftari is okay, but if you're overloading too much of caffeine, you will start. It makes you feel more dehydrated, and the urge to pass more urine increases. Okay. So make sure you're not doing that. And some hydrating foods that I was talking about was watermelon and apple. You can include capsicum, tomatoes. These are all they will help you to improve your hydration levels during the day when you're fasting. Another very good point that I want to keep in your mind is when you are doing Bihori, if you're praying Bihori, so you can include your glass of milk in the night during that Bihori time. Add almonds or walnuts powder into it, so you're getting the benefits of nuts. Or you can have turmeric milk. So turmeric again is a very good antioxidant. Okay, now a few nuts that I want to keep in mind: almonds, because of their protein content, fiber content, and vitamin E. Very very good for you. Walnuts, include 2 walnuts in the sehri, 2 walnuts in the iftari. Very good for your brain, improving your memory. So obviously we're going to pray a lot, we are going to do hifz, so walnuts are a great help to you at that time. Peanuts, they have a lot of vitamin B3 in them. So B3 is the one that helps them to improve our brain power again. Okay. Then another nut, that is pistas. Pistas, they have a lot of vitamin B6. So they control our hormones in the body, and also they improve our eyesight. So when we need to pray a lot during Ramzan, and we're doing a lot of reading during Ramzan, so I'm sure a handful of these nuts will be of great help to all of you. Make sure that your water intake in the day is good. Break up your water intake into at least 1 to 1.5 liters in sehri, and another 1 to 1.5 liters post the iftari, from the iftari till the next sehri time. Okay, so I just hope that this information is going to be helpful to you, and you all will be following this. Please keep praying for all of us, and I hope these conditions go better during this holy month. Best of luck, stay tuned, and subscribe my channel and keep watching all my videos. Stay tuned for more videos and webinars. Take care. Bye bye.